Hi, welcome to the Hyatt Regency DFW Airport. This hotel here is at Terminal C here at DFW Airport. It is walkable from the terminal, which is one of the best features of this hotel. Don't confuse this hotel with the Grand Hyatt, which is located at Terminal D. Just to give you a little bit of a difference between the two hotels, the Grand Hyatt is located within the terminal. It is pre-security, so it's not after security, but it is literally located in the terminal. So you right by the check-in desks there, security, there's an elevator and escalator to take you up. The breakfast is better there. The restaurant is better there. The rooms, I think, are a little bit nicer, nicely appointed, a little bit better for views. It's a Grand Hyatt. But this Hyatt Regency here is perfectly fine. This hotel here is at Terminal C, but what's unique about this hotel is that there's a parking deck that basically separates this hotel from the terminal. So it is a walk through a parking deck. There are some stairs. If you have a normal carry-on bag, I've never had a problem, but of course, if you have some mobility problems, there is a shuttle that runs between the terminals, and so that's no problem. But for most folks that are able to make it by walking and just kind of lift your bag up just a few steps, this hotel is very, very convenient. It is usually infinitely cheaper than the Grand Hyatt, and when I say infinitely cheaper, usually it is at least half, if not more, cheaper than the Grand Hyatt. So this is definitely a hotel if you're here trying to save some money. I'm a Globalist here. I was upgraded to this junior suite. Basically, it's just a larger king room, nothing terribly fancy. There's a couch and desk area over here, kind of run-of-the-mill stuff. There's a little bit of a foyer over here. So I would not say this room is much bigger by any means. This is the second room here, 302. So I wouldn't say I'd go out of my way to be in this room, but it is nice just to have a little bit more area here to spread out. Globalists get a free $20 credit to be used in any of the outlets here on property, which is kind of nice. You can use that for a sandwich in the shop or that kind of a thing. So that's kind of a nice little thing. That must be new because it was not here the last time I was here. What else can I tell you about this property? There is breakfast in the morning here in the restaurant if you're a Globalist, or of course you can pay. Having eaten there before, I don't know if it's improved, but the last time I was here, the breakfast was terrible. It was a lot of just, you could tell, reheated things, sausage patties and whatnot. It was not good in my opinion. I don't know if that's improved. The lobby bar is okay. I've had some decent food there before, but it's nothing to write home about, but definitely there's a convenience factor to it. This hotel, just one thing to note is that it's, as I said, it's walkable there from Terminal C, and so it's a great location as far as accessibility to the airport. However, you are very landlocked here if you're trying to go out to eat, if you're trying to go to restaurants and that kind of a thing. You're pretty much stuck, and you're going to have to take an Uber or that kind of a thing. There is the light rail, which departs from Terminal A. So to get to Terminal A, basically what you can do is walk to Terminal C. There is a free shuttle that'll take you over to A. If you happen to have a flight, of course, you could go through C and then walk to A. But if you're just trying to take the train downtown, you're probably not going to have that option. So it's just there, just FYI. That you could take it from Terminal A, but I don't know that I would use this to get to and from downtown. It's about an hour ride, and this is really just an airport hotel. I'm here for a conference, so I'm here in this area, and this is where I need to be. So the Hyatt Regency here this evening was about $150 a night. That's kind of average. I've gotten it before for $112, $120, somewhere in that neighborhood. So I wouldn't say this is that far off. This hotel recently raised categories. It used to be a category 2, I believe, and it's now a 3. So maybe the rates have gone up because of that. But this is the Hyatt Regency here in Dallas, Fort Worth, right here at Terminal C at DFW Airport.